Ooh, welcome everyone to the Daily Juice podcast on the Betting Pros Network. I'm your host, Sean, stacking the money green. And as always, the Daily Juice is being brought to you by BetMGM, where if you use the promo code JUICE150, a $10 wager turns into $150 in free bets, regardless of outcome. And speaking of outcomes, the whiff by the old stacking the money on yesterday's slate. Do you guys remember that? Maybe I'm dating myself with the Sports Center, but Dan Patrick was always so great with that when guys would strike out. The whiff. The whiff certainly happened for old Sean Green, but some takeaways. You know, if I'm going to get my butt kicked, I should at least use it as a learning experience. At least that's what every Little League baseball coach told me over the years. Probably not a great example because I never ended up figuring out Little League and only got to play because the league mandated 2 innings and 1 at bat for each player. That's what it felt like. I mean, a lot of right fielders on that Bulls NBA Summer League team yesterday. They got destroyed. Here's the thing. If your book offers some live NBA Summer League betting, don't be afraid to go chalky because normally in the NBA, if a team gets down, okay, they're going to go on a run. It's a game of runs. I'm sure you've heard that before. Hey, X team's down 12. Let's hop on them now. There's going to be some value. But it really doesn't apply to the NBA Summer League. If a team's shooting super bad and super poorly, they might just be really bad. And the shooting's not going to regress back to a decent number. They could just be cooked. And teams aren't afraid to throw in the towel, lose by 30 or 40 points. So look for some of those live betting opportunities in the Summer League if you're that much of a degen and you can get down on those opportunities. And if you want to work things out, bettingpros.com/chat, always down to talk live in-game wagering over there. Missed both legs of my MLB parlay. And call me superstitious as well, but or just I don't even know what the word is. When one leg of my parlay is clearly cooked, I immediately start rooting against the other leg or legs of the parlay simply because I don't want to waste potential wins on a parlay that's already going to lose. Brewers lost, so maybe the Pirates are good. No, they're not. Brewers really blew that. Padres got destroyed by the Giants there, and then my last hope. Betting on the evil empire, when all else fails, take the Yankees money line. And then it failed. Yankees lost 11-6 to the Red Sox. So Yankees, not a winner, and me, not a winner. But that's what we're here to do. We're here to fix that. And got 2 MLB picks and an NBA Summer League pick. Speaking of winners, you could be the winner of a brand new Jalen Hurts autographed jersey, courtesy of our buddies over at pristineauction.com. All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, comment on this very video, and you're good to go. Make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss the big announcement when we're ready to announce, because we're going to be doing it on the Daily Juice. So if your notifications aren't on, we could be DMing you, sliding in those DMs. You're not answering, leaving us hanging, ghosting us on your Jalen Hurts jersey. What are you doing? Oh, man. And today is actually my birthday, so I could not think of a better gift than a autographed Jalen Hurts pristine auction or jersey, courtesy of Pristine Auction. Probably too late for my wife. I'm sure she did not subscribe to the Betting Pros channel, did not comment, because she could have won that and gotten off easy for my birthday. Just give me the autographed Jalen Hurts jersey she won from Betting Pros. She's a huge fan. All right, let's get to the card. And speaking of card, fading the cards again with my Phillies. I'm wearing my Philadelphia shirt from Always Sunny in this episode. Pretty sweet shirt, but needless to say, Phillies, again, continue a great run. They're minus 108 at the Cards over on FanDuel. The Phillies have been 24-10 since Rob Thompson took over. And again, I'm going back to some of these things that have been working for me. And one has just been taking Phillies on the money line. This team clearly has found themselves in this MLB season. And it's not just the hitting, it's not just the pitching, it's an overall team effort. And Nola, starting pitcher for the Phillies, he's kind of a great example of that, right? He started off horrific, and then he's really turned it around. 5-2 in his last 7 starts. Last 28 days, his ERA is only 2.45. and his ERA on the road 2.13. Pitcher for the Cards, Mikolas, again, horrible at pronouncing every name. He's 1-3 in his last 4. He's a solid pitcher. His ERA is pretty sharp, but he's just not getting any run support. And that's really been the Cards' issue, is not being able to support their pitchers with the runs they need. And Phillies will find out a way to get this. Give me a birthday dub, Phils, and -108 over on FanDuel. Good price there. Next one on the card, give me the Detroit Tigers +120 at the Kansas City Royals. Get that +120 over on FanDuel. It's really crazy taking the Tigers on the road to win a game, but then you look at the Royals on the other side. First off, the Royals coming off a win. We bet against them coming off a win last time, and last time they were 10-20. Now they're 10-21 because they lost straight up after winning another game. And you know, the Tigers are horrible on the road, but the Royals aren't much better at home. Royals are 16-26 at home, but really it's just fading the idea of the Royals winning back-to-back games. Last time they did it, June 20th and 21st there. I think the Tigers get it done here. This is, be prepared for an ugly game because neither of these pitchers are great. Both their ERAs are kind of up there. And I also like the over in this game, but especially the Tigers +120. I feel like this should be closer to a pick. So if I'm getting 20 cents of value over there, give me the Detroit Tigers. And speaking of value, you cannot find a better value than by heading over to omahasteaks.com and entering juice into the search bar. You'll get a special price on their all-American assortment and a tasty bonus. 8 ultra juicy Omaha steak burgers for free. I know I'm going to be grilling up today. I got some Omaha steaks, got in the mail. My mom used to send me Omaha steaks when I was going to college at Penn State, and there was, oh man. So I would go out, as you do at Penn State, and, enjoy the nightlife at Penn State, come home. And I would not recommend doing what I did to these beautiful, delicious Omaha steaks. I would throw them in like a George Foreman grill, burn the crap out of them, and they were still delicious. That's how good these Omaha steaks are. Even me at Penn State couldn't mess these steaks up. That's how delicious they are. And you get the 8 bonus ultra juicy Omaha steak burgers. It is super delicious. Again, just head over to omahasteaks.com, enter juice into the search bar, and you'll get taken care of, and you'll get those free Omaha steak burgers. Closing it out, we got an NBA Summer League special. Keep digging, trying to find the exact angle here on the NBA Summer League stuff, because I'm close. I feel like I'm close. Not that the Bulls were close, but I feel like I'm close to tracking down the angle. I'm kicking myself for really picking against the Knicks there with that Bulls thing, because Tom Thibodeau is clearly a guy that takes NBA Summer League seriously. And I think part of that too, while we're breaking down these exhibition games, and I can't wait till we get to the NFL preseason, because that one, it's really cut and dry as far as these coaches care about these exhibition games and these coaches don't. And it's just not factored into the line enough. So tons of opportunity there. Can't wait to be breaking down the Hall of Fame game over on this very daily juice. But as far as the play for today, give me the Milwaukee Bucks laying 2.5 versus the Boston Celtics. Get that over on FanDuel. Bucks 1-0, Celtics 0-1. Bucks, their win, though, came against a Brooklyn team that then went and won a game, and they looked really good doing it. Got a nice 4-point victory. Celtics lost by 10 to the Heat, who in the earlier summer leagues, not the Vegas Summer League, they had some pretty ugly losses by a wide margin. I don't know if the Heat particularly are a team or a franchise that are really going to care about the Summer League. So if you're losing to them, not a great sign. And again, some of these teams clearly are just there. looking at like one specific thing, one specific player. You know what I mean? Like they all come in with different goals here, and winning is not always one of them. The Bucks, though, now have 2 days rest. Boston only has one. Really, the number that jumped out at me, and I'm going to look at this number moving forward as we handicap the NBA Summer League. But Milwaukee had 44 bench points game one. If you can get 44 bench points in an NBA Summer League, that means you have a pretty deep roster. Some of these teams are trotting out some pretty thin rosters as far as like what actually qualifies as NBA talent. Celtics only had 26 bench points in their loss. 26, not bad, honestly, but 44 bench points, multiple guys in double digits coming off the bench. Love that deep roster, and I think the Milwaukee Bucks roll here in a big way. Love them laying 2.5. All right. Thank you guys, as always, for turning it into the Daily Juice. Before we go, got to recap all the picks as always. Starting things off, give me the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line, -108 against Cards over on FanDuel. Detroit Tigers +120 at the KC Royals over on FanDuel as well. Milwaukee Bucks laying 2.5 versus the Celtics. Get that over on DraftKings. And of course, as always, head over to BetMGM. Use that promo code JUICE150 to get those bonus free wagers. Follow us on TikTok at Betting Pros. And if you want more Sean Green, check me out at Sean T. Green on Twitter. Check out my sports gambling podcast. Just interviewed Pat McAfee. And hit me up on Discord as well. I'm in there all the time at Sean T. Green on Discord as well. As always, guys, subscribe, rate, review, and of course, don't forget to let it ride.